Greetings YouTube and welcome to a hype video where the knowledge is mostly speculation, but the hype is 100% real. You know, I have been wondering for the past few months what August would look like in Marvel Contest of Champions because in the last 3 months we've had very definitive ideas of the kind of champs we will get because Marvel has come out with 3 straight blockbuster movies. Of course, first there was Avengers Infinity War, which to me feels like forever, but it was only a couple months back, right? And then we had Deadpool, even though I think those champs originally were supposed to be flipped, but then they moved up the Avengers date and the Deadpool date. So, you know, we had Deadpool champions after the new Infinity War champions, but both were pretty predictable. And then in July, of course, was probably the most predictable month as Ant-Man and the Wasp was the big featured Marvel movie, and thus every champion that we got, being the Wasp and Ghost, were straight from that movie. But August is the first month we've had this summer where there isn't some obvious Marvel movie that's going to get new champions based off of the Marvel box office rotation. So we are now getting to look at 3 champions, according to our friends at MCOC Trucos, one of the best sites out there. Just truly breaks news every month. I've never seen them report something that was inaccurate. They are like the best case scenario of what journalists should be. So this screenshot comes from our friends at MCOC Trucos. Thank you again, everybody there, for all the work that you do. You really are an asset and a very important asset to the community. But let's talk about the 3 champions and kind of just what we think about them. And really, most of this is going to be, like I said, speculation, but more importantly, just a way for people to comment and say, hey, I'm most excited about this, because these 3 champions are 3 of the most beloved figures of the Marvel universe currently. So I love Korg. I think that Korg was my favorite part of the new Thor, and certainly it was really cool that the director of the movie also voiced Korg. And I don't know how powerful Korg is going to be in terms of a champion, but hopefully, I don't know how they would do this, but hopefully you can at least get his voice in there because he's hilarious. I mean, that's what makes him him. Maybe he can do some really like kind of cute but also effective line in his special 3. I know maybe kind of similar to Deadpool. I don't know. I'm really excited about Korg. Maybe he will be like what Colossus should be. This will probably be what everybody's been waiting for. They're never going to be buffed up Colossus to look like, only with a weapon. And then let's not leave the Thor universe because our second champion in the month of August is Heimdall. And Heimdall has this unbelievably badass sword, right? We're talking about a sword that Guillotine might get a little jealous of. And so I would assume, hopefully, that we will finally have a sword champion that does as much, if not more, bleed damage than Blade. It always amazes me that some guns can cause more bleed damage than a sword. You would think that that would not be the case, and yet that's just the way that the Kabam designers and inventors have made the champions. But I'm really hoping that this guy is close to God tier, if not God tier. He should be. He looks like a freaking god, right? He's the protector of the realm. And I know a lot of people who are much more knowledgeable of the Marvel Universe than I am who think this guy should be really, really powerful. And he just looks super cool as well. So I think between the first 2, clearly Heimdall should be the more OP character. But, you know, who knows? It seems like the way that Kabam designs their champions, those that are absolute gods in the comics, aka Century, are trash, and then people that are absolute trash in the comics, or if nothing else very average, turn out to be gods in this game. And then the third champion, which I think is kind of the wild card, we have left the Thor realm to go back to the first Avenger, Captain America's main villain, who made a brief appearance, spoiler alert, in the new Infinity War movie, though it was voiced by a different actor. And I did notice that. I'm just that annoyed when I watch movies. I'm not the most fun to bring to the movies as a date, just an FYI. But yeah, Red Skull. And I have been sent a couple of like Red Skull gameplay footage, and maybe they are using what the champion looks like because apparently Red Skull has been out in the Marvel universe and like the depths of the blacklist of people who've been playing around with champions that have never officially been released in the game for years, I've been told. But the video that I was sent just had basically Iron Patriots animations with Red Skull, and that better not be the case. That would be the laziest. That'd be even more lazy than like Superior Iron Man versus Iron Man. Kabam better learn from their mistakes. But Red Skull is another very powerful and important figure in the Marvel universe. So, you know, my question to you is, are you most excited about Red Skull? Or maybe you are on Team Heimdall. I would imagine that most people are going to be on this guy's team. On paper, I think he should be the best. And then Korg, you know, might be the worst on paper in terms of power and stuff, but he's also just so hilarious. And what makes that champion so fun, to me at least, is the voice and the wit. So I don't know how the animators at Kabam can fit that into the champion's lore, but I hope they do. That might actually give me some motivation to play with the sound on, because normally I never do. I don't get how people find that so fun. I find it really annoying and distracting. I'd rather have the TV on in the background, or for that matter, even the Prof Hoff Jazz. So yeah, those are the August champs. Are you hyped up about them? Who are you on? Are you on Team Korg? Are you on Team Heimdall? Or are you on Team Red Skull? Either way, kind of cool. We get a break from the MCOC box office Marvel reflection of what's to come, and we kind of get some champions who have been ignored in the past year and longer, but now get their chance in the spotlight. So comment below, let me know who you're most excited about, maybe even what you'd like to see from their animations, as this is all speculation. None of the specs have been released so far. And then in a couple weeks, we'll see some more information and hopefully some gameplay. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a great day.